In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to write HTML and CSS with Perplexity. We'll go from your very first query to testing the code in a browser so you can move quickly from idea to working web page. Start by logging into Perplexity so your session can save context and follow-ups. Once you're in, click the search or input box and switch to a coding-focused or web development writing mode. This helps guide the assistant toward code-first answers and clearer explanations tailored to HTML and CSS. Now craft a detailed prompt. The more specific you are, the better the output. Describe the type of page or component you want, your design requirements, and layout preferences. Mention whether you want a clean, well-structured HTML5 document, a separate CSS file, and a mobile-first approach. You can also request semantic tags, accessible markup, and organized class names. For example, you might say, create a responsive landing page hero section with a navbar, headline, subtext, call to action button, and a feature grid. Use modern, clean styling with CSS variables, flexbox, or grid, and include hover states and comments. If you already have a color palette or fonts in mind, include them. Ask for sections, spacing scales, and consistent typography to keep things coherent. When Perplexity generates the code, review it before copying. Look for semantic elements like header, nav, main, and footer. A proper meta viewport tag for responsiveness, a linked external style sheet, and readable class names. If something feels heavy or too minimal, ask a follow-up. Request adjustments such as mobile-first breakpoints, smoother spacing, or a clearer layout. You can ask for simple animations using transitions or keyframes, improved button states, or accessibility tweaks like alt text and area labels. If you prefer grid over flexbox or vice versa, say so. You can also ask to add comments that explain the structure and styling choices. Once the code looks close to your goal, copy it into your editor. Paste the HTML into your main file and the CSS into a separate style sheet if provided, making sure the link tag points to the correct path. Open the page in your browser to test, resize the window to check responsiveness, click through interactive elements, and confirm that fonts, colors, and spacing match your expectations. If something breaks or needs polish, return to Perplexity with a short, targeted prompt referencing the part to improve. Iterate until it feels right, and don't hesitate to request refactoring for cleaner, more maintainable code. With this workflow, you'll move from concept to polished HTML and CSS quickly and confidently.